Well, hey there everyone. So here we are. Today is day 3 of our trip to Atlanta, Georgia. It's our final day. We're going to check out a few more locations and then we're going to head back home. Today is also Amy's last day at work, which means tomorrow we will be going home, which is kind of good. After these last couple of days, we're kind of exhausted right now. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. I hope you enjoy. To start off with, I have featured this building twice before in other episodes as being part of The Walking Dead and Fast and the Furious Part 7, also Black Panther. But today we're going to talk about Black Panther again. First, if you notice these arches, you can see what I've already showed you. But today we're going to talk about the rest of that scene. I have found the alley where Killmonger blows a hole in the wall to rescue Claw. You can't get to it, but this is where that scene took place. They built a fake wall so they could blow it up.
Mamelani, kukho into
Inside of this building right behind me, this is Unity National Bank. This is where they filmed Spider-Man Homecoming. This was the bank scene. Inside of here is where Spider-Man stopped the Avengers, or the fake Avengers, from tearing up or from stealing the ATM with the weapons. Caddy corner across from it, which is, it says Mercy Clinic on it, and that's there for another TV show that's being filmed for the CW. They can't tell me the name of it because it hasn't filmed yet. It's not a clinic, but that was the grocery store that got blown up when the bandits tried to steal the ATM machine.
Can't wait to see this thing, man.
Finally, something good.
What's up, guys? Forget your PIN number?
Whoa, you're the Avengers! What are you guys doing here?
Thor, Hulk. Good to finally meet you guys.
Oh, you'd be more handsome in person. Iron Man! Hey, what are you doing robbing a bank? You're a billionaire.
911, what's your emergency?
Spider-Man is fighting the Avengers in a bank on 21st Street.
Mr. Delmore.
Hey, Mr. Delmore, you in here? Is anybody in here? Hello?
This red door right here, this was the Korean Church of Asgard. That was a neat little Easter egg that was placed in the Spider-Man Homecoming. And this was that building. And then this one right here beside it, this was the restaurant that Peter and Aunt May ate at.
Thought you loved larb. It's too larby? Not larby enough. How many times do I have to say larb before you talk to me? You know I larb you.
I did say that wrong. The red door was the pawn shop, the middle door was the restaurant, and to the right was the Korean Church of Asgard. This shot right here is from the scene Avengers Infinity War, When Iron Man walks out of Doctor Strange's home, the Sanctum Sanctorum, he walks out. There's a sign on this building right here in front of us that said Manhattan Specialty Foods, but you can see these windows here with the white underneath, and you can also see these over here. Plus, you can see these holes in this parking deck faintly off to the right. The only difference is there would be in a banner here, Manhattan Specialty Foods. It's the only difference.
One step ahead of them. This is one of those incidents.
This shot, part of what we tried to bring to the MCU as filmmakers on a tonal level ever since our first film, Captain America.
You can see here the windows with the white underneath them. Also, you can see the hole of the parking deck there to the right. There is a scene from the very first episode of The Walking Dead where Rick rides his horse right across this bridge while there are tanks and other abandoned cars on the side. Also, if you pay attention, you can see this abandoned building in the background. It says Hints on the top of it. There is a scene in The Walking Dead where Rick drives the white box truck right up these train tracks right here, and you can see this concrete wall as well as that building there in the background. They pull up these train tracks right in here somewhere, and they open the back door and they all get out and start walking. You can see here by the markings on the ground, they filmed something right here. I don't know what, but these markers are, location spots. I can't read what it is. But this spot right here in front of this building with these bars sticking out, this is where the tank was in The Walking Dead that Rick has to lay underneath. It was right here. He got thrown off his horse. The horse actually landed over here in the street, and he had to climb underneath the tank. Then Glenn is watching him from that tall building up there. Glenn has an eye on him.
Hey, you alive in there?
Hello? Hello?
I'd say make a run for it.
So Rick comes, and Rick rounds this corner, firing at zombies right here in front of him, trying to get away. Bam, bam, bam. He turns this corner where he runs into Glenn, standing right here in this alleyway.
Not dead! Come on, come on!
Now, just a little ways down in this alley, there was a ladder that was installed just for the show, that for them to climb to get up.
What are you doing? Come on!
Right side.
It'll be the fall that kills us. I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
If you look very carefully, you can see the outline of the fire escape they put in for The Walking Dead for Rick and Glenn to climb. You can see it going up that wall. That's going to do it for our day number 3 here in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to wrap it up now. There's still quite a few filming locations that have not been tapped yet here in Atlanta that I know about, that I've seen with my own eyes. But we will have to come back and get them later. There's only so much you can take at one time, and we're tired. Today was our final day here in Atlanta. We had a lot of fun again. I want to thank everyone who watches. I want to thank all of my patrons and all of my PayPal buddies. Thank you all. Everyone who sends letters, thank you. We are exhausted after 3 days, so we're going to call it. Tomorrow we head back home. So I want to thank everyone again. I hope you have a great night, and of course I'll see you again tomorrow.